Hello? Hello? Hello, Lane. What's going on, dude? How you doing? Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. We are back. We are done with the movie. I don't know. I'm looking over there. Looking over here. Hi. How you doing? We finished up down in the city yesterday afternoon, dropping all the gear off, which was great. And now I get to be back here and like play games again. Hello. It's amazing. I'm very excited about it. I have no idea if anything I'm doing is correct. I'm like, my mic sounds good, or like, I have no idea. All this, it's been, this is what happens when like 2 months go by. You forget how to do things. I don't even remember like if I got all the things. I have a shulker box and it seems to have the parts necessary. Everything's sounds good. Okay, great. Maybe a little too loud. Okay. To do what I was going to do, I don't even remember. Did I have a schematic here? There are no schematics loaded. That seems wrong. Oh, it's a new IP address. So all the schematics are attached to the old IP address. Okay, that's fine. We can figure that out. We can do that. All of the stuff is still here. I think this maybe CraftWorks. Yeah, this seems right. Let's see if this breaks things. Oh my gosh, this is big. Okay, cool. Hopefully. Yeah, sure. So that is, can I bring it over here? Oh my goodness. Thoughts on new update. Which one? The one that dropped or the one that's coming out? Uh if it's the one that has like just come out with the baby mobs, I'm gonna be honest, I don't particularly care about that one too much, unfortunately, admittedly. If it's the one that was announced, okay. The one that was announced, I am intrigued by. I think, like many things, they have an opportunity to do some really cool things with the sulfur caves and the sulfur cube slime boy there. I really want it to be interactable. I've seen examples of it almost working like a moving tile entity, where somebody put a chest in it and then put a lead on it and then let it around. And I thought that was cool. I mean, technically, you could do that with a boat, because you can use a chest boat, put a lead on it, and move around a chest boat. The slime seems a lot easier to deal with in that sense, though. So that was a cool idea for it. As a builder, I am loving the new blocks, though. I wish they would have shown it a little bit more in proper lighting and not just in the cave, so we could get a better look. As for the new mob, I think it's awesome for multiplayer, but brings next to nothing for single player. That's where if they let you really put more into the new mob, that I think it could be awesome for single player. So imagine this right now, like dispensers. Obviously you can't move a dispenser, but say you like could stick a dispenser in the new mob, and like when you hit it, it shoots out whatever was in the dispenser. You right click on it, you put something in the dispenser, you crouch right click to put something in the dispenser inside the mob, and then when you hit it, it shoots whatever is like in there out. There's some ideas. There's some interesting things. Okay, so we're gonna lock this in. This is the outline of the village. That's great. I was just telling somebody about how I could see them being used for randomized timers or something with redstone. You could do that. You could also use them as like with what they have announced currently. I saw an interesting comment about being able to use them not just as randomizers, but as selectors, because you have the ability for them to bounce different heights depending on what's in them. So somebody brought up the idea of it's an elevator, and if you position it in like, so you can hit it from below in like 3 different columns, whichever one you hit will activate the redstone at a specific height, and then it would actually take the elevator to whatever floor it is that corresponds to however high up the slime goes. So I thought that was an interesting idea, using it as a selector based off of the block that's in there and the distance that it goes to. Kind of like sending redstone up pretty far. This gives me so many ideas for minigame and stuff. I think, I really hope that they do take it to the maximum in terms of what you could do with it. I really love the TNT stuff I've seen, where like it drops on impact. If you put TNT in it and like hit it, it explodes wherever it lands. I want that. I could see that being very trolly, but at the same time, TNT is in the game to begin with. It's really not that big of a difference. You could light TNT and then hit it with a spear and send it flying. Sure, great. But if you could actually like load up a bunch of these guys with TNT on a ghast, I've seen so many pictures of how that would work. TNT, ghast, over somebody's base, snip it with shears. It's kind of fun. Dude, in Season 4, when we have the update, we should work together on a server minigame with them. So I want to figure out a minigame that is like not the obvious stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like clearly tennis, hockey. Sure. Any sort of ball game is like the obvious ones. I'm trying to figure out like what is the evolution of it? What kind of game can you make that's like not just the standard ones? Where the heck is this bone meal farm? There it is. So I think the fact that you do have the different things that you could put in it, where that evolves in is going to be a great thing to help inspire some other interesting ideas. I saw somebody put a piston in it, which was hysterical. And so you put a piston in it and the thing like stretches. So it was like 2 blocks wide if it landed on a pressure plate because it powered itself. That was amazing. Now if they leave just what they've shown, I am back. I am back indeed. How's it going, Unchecked Door? How you doing? I am now back. It's amazing. I am very happy about being back. So I would say if they just leave what they have, it's fine. We can clearly work with that. But I think they're gonna add more to it. I think it's one of those things that once it gets into the hands of the community, we'll really get to play with it and see what it could do. I really want to like test out how the aim works when hitting it in different directions and like how much it bounces back and stuff. I haven't even watched anything on it. I'm dragging my heels. Honestly, just wait till probably next week. I would guess next week they'll have the snapshot out, and I will attempt to keep Tuesday. I will attempt to keep Tuesday open, so that way if it does get released, I could do like a snapshot stream. I think that's pretty handled. So this would go into here. This storage silo would hold the bone meal, and then I can pull back out of that and send it somewhere else. Do I want to go one higher? It's going to start to get a little wonky with this. No? We're okay. This way I could have like a floor that's there. Okay, cool. So here we go. We're gonna lock it in place. All of my schematics got deleted, so I had to reposition everything again. So it took me a second to like get everything where it's going. Okay, so if I do this, I bring up the materials list, I turn on the info HUD, and what am I missing? I'm missing obsidian. That's not a big deal. And the lava buckets I actually have. Gonna look awesome, dude. Have fun. I will be streaming until like 4 o'clock still. I think the obsidian is probably the only thing that I really need to go get right now. I guess I should. I'm surprised I don't have obsidian. Hold on, let me go check my storage. I want the bone meal, because once I have the bone meal, I think I'll have like the base farms that I need to actually build that stuff that you saw before I hit it all. Where would I put that? I don't know. That could be an end. Oh, I only have 3. I like don't remember, but I have. I'm surprised I don't have obsidian, because I thought I went to the end and actually mined it already. So I'm kind of like surprised I don't have it, but also I have a terrible memory. So that's okay. But yeah, I don't actually know. Like last time I started streaming back up during the winter break, I kind of like had a heads up on when the next movie was going to be. Like I knew I had the 2 months. Right now, I have no clue what's going on. I'm really looking forward to being able to keep the Happy Ghast as babies. They are super cute as babies, and it'll be a fun mob to keep around as babies. I mean, to be able to like have them, a bunch of them on a lead, and just like walk around with a ton of them in your hand. Is little balloons. It's little baby balloons. I think it's cool. That the ability to keep them as babies is probably the only thing that I found interesting coming out of this update. I don't know that I needed the refresh on like the look and stuff of them all. I really don't think I cared. Not, and I'm not annoyed by it by any means. I think I'm more indifferent to it. Okay. So we do not have the, unless it's in here. What's in here? This looks like, this is probably trading stuff, right? Yeah, so we don't have obsidian. Let's go and get some. Oh, that's what I got the obsidian before. My cobblestone farm. Right. So right now the window's open. It's gorgeous. It's supposed to be like 72 degrees today. So I've got the window open, so you know all my neighbors are listening to me stream right now. Nobody's out. Doesn't matter. Where's the end here? Why can I never remember where to go? I see endstone? Nope, I don't. That's sandstone. Oh, the end. Hey, look at that. Giant frog lights. I love it. Amazing. I'm not blind. Okay, cool. So I think this is the only thing we're gonna have to like leave the base to go get. I should have everything else. Oh my god. I forgot about this. This is so trippy. What is that? Is that... What is that? Concrete? Concrete? Concrete. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. 2 months. 2 months. That's all it's been. Really. Like, February and March. Or the end of January to the end of February. It's gnarly. And now it's nice and warm. I will say, though, we did have a little bit of a surprise when I got back. That excessive snow turned into excessive ice. And an icicle did rip down, like, an old coax line from the house. So we had to, like, call the cable company and be like, just get rid of it. We don't use coax. Who uses coax anymore? Well, I'm sure plenty of people do. So that was just, like, hanging off the house when we got home, so that kind of sucked. I'm definitely gonna have to do something before next winter because I do not want any other like more important lines being ripped from the house. Also, I don't have the light on right now. Am I super dark? I should probably turn the light on. Oh no. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I started we bought this house back in July of last year. And during the summer, I had started working on a project. I'm building like a dedicated streaming room / gaming room in the basement. And I worked on it for a good month or 2 months before the fall, winter time happened. And now that I'm back and the weather's getting nice, I'm like, okay, I can keep working on this now. I don't like working on stuff during the cold times. So I started measuring out some things. I got to go pick up a bunch of 2x4s and stuff tomorrow. Get back into it, you know. What is all this? Random missed calls. Do I care? Do I care? Spam? Spam. Great. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that this year I can finish up at least the stuff that I'm able to do myself with this room. I want to do like one of those cool epoxy floors, but I think I'm gonna have to hire somebody for that because that is beyond my technical capabilities. I don't know how to do epoxy things. Okay, cool. Hello, you got anything interesting besides mini blocks? You buy stuff now, don't you? I don't feel like selling any of that too. Eye blossoms. Meh. Rooted dirt. Meh. Okay, nothing good. Let's see here. Okay, I think we could probably start to build this roughly. I think. Let's do this layer by layer. I don't remember how to do this stuff. Render layer, single layer, set here. Boop, boop, to boop, shaboop, shabooigan. Okay, cool. We want you there. Great. Yeah, now all that stuff shows up. And then we'll start building it from here. So hope you all have been well. Hope the winter months are, now that they're over, leading to brighter, more fun times. Yep. and I'm very excited to get back into gaming. I barely was able to play any games the past couple months, which bummer. So I'm very, very happy to be at it. I tried well, I guess I didn't try, but a friend of mine got me to watch him try that Crimson Desert game. Oof. That's a game. That's a game. I could see the appeal. But if I ever try it, I think it's gonna be after they really like figure out update it a little bit, because it's a little rough. It's a rough little game. The concepts that they have, cool. I could get behind them. I could see where it's going, but it's hard to play. So that was one of the fun things about being in the city yesterday, is we got to check that out with him. This all probably pushes into this. Yarp. Cool. Oh, I need composters and I need to sleep. That was one of the things I did not get. Could hear the construction going on out in the streets there. What? Oh, he's invisible. I just thought that was a floating bottle for a second, and I had no idea what was going on. One thing really cool that I saw during or around the Minecraft live stuff is a video with Lady Agnes, where she basically confirmed that they are actually working on a big update in the background of all these little updates. That was cool. That was very cool. That was awesome. And then the little teaser for what game was it? Dungeons of the Deep Dark portal opening up. That was another one. That I was not expecting them to like kind of be like, hey, we didn't forget about this. That's still a thing we're gonna do. So that's cool. I need 2 more there. We'll come back to those. Where do you guys go? You all go straight down into those. Okay, cool. This is my probably the bone meal farm I've made the most. It is not my favorite version of a bone meal farm, but it is the most compact version of a bone meal farm that I have found that still produces like an insane amount of bone meal. So I have stuck with this farm for a very long time. My arm is like hanging off the side of my desk. I just realized it's because I did not raise my my armrest. I should raise this one too. Hey, and we're comfortable now. I told you it's been a hot minute. How many more do I need? Does it say after I've placed? It says I need 14. That seems insane. Let's do a stack of these. We'll throw this out for now. And we'll do this. That gives me 8. Okay. Sure. Put these back for now. Is it really that many? Or is it just not counting the ones already filled in? It must not be counting the ones that are filled in. That would be the only reason I could think of. Okay, cool. And obviously these are the wrong states because we don't have the bone meal in there yet. What is this about? What is happening here? We're gonna do this. To place this. Great. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna be back to playing Minecraft. I want to stream tomorrow. I want to get back to 3 days a week. It kind of depends on how far I get with construction tomorrow, because I do plan on I'm going to Home Depot in the morning to pick up a bunch of 2x4s, and then I got to start building the walls for the bathroom. That it's not really a bathroom, it's more like a utility closet that's going to be in there. But I got to pull out a bunch of the old drywall first. I don't have any glass. Did I buy the glass already? I must have bought the glass already. There's probably a bunch of glass down there. Let's see. We got glass in here? We did it. We did that. We did something smart. Okay. Put that away. Put that away. Grab the glass. Cool. So last movie was kind of interesting. Had some fun people working on it. That some actors I hadn't worked with before. So that was cool. Do these go straight down or into the side ones? They go into the side ones. Okay. But it was cold. It was very cold. We had one day that was like -20 degrees. Wasn't the coldest I'd ever been on a shoot before. We had the coldest was like, I think it was -32 on a movie I did like years ago. But -20 is still insane. Absolutely wild. Can I not crouch down through this? I guess not, huh? Boop. Oh god. Okay. I've activated things. So there was some rough days. There was one day we were on set that we got a snow squall warning. So that was a thing that we had to deal with, snow squalls, and like just pure whiteouts. One of the last days on the movie in Buffalo, there was this gnarly ice thing that occurred. We had it was like super warm one day, and then overnight it all froze, and it was like, I would say, an inch of ice on the ground, like a pure skating rink, to the point that when I drove in, I stopped at a light and the wind was enough to push my vehicle sideways on the turf, on the ice, because it was just so slippery and so slick, and I just started drifting. It was wild. It was absolutely wild. Not a great thing. But you live in Buffalo sometimes on a movie. What are you gonna expect to happen? You're gonna get those kind of days. Honestly, you could get those kind of days anywhere. It's not really just a Buffalo thing. It's just more likely in Buffalo. I mean, that's one of the big reasons they came to Buffalo. They wanted the snow, which hysterically, like halfway through one of the weeks when we were supposed to have snow, it got up to 70 degrees again, and it like all melted. Wild. I do not want to sit up any higher, so we're just gonna like tilt the camera down just a little bit. I don't know that worked. Hold on. I need like a better camera system here. Yeah. Nope. Other way. Or maybe I don't need to be as particular about my camera situation. Well, you see my computer and stuff down there, though. That's kind of cool. That's an interesting thing. That's fun. Okay, so is that this layer done? No. There is going to be an excessive amount of iron over there with that thing running, so I'm gonna have to go clear that out. I don't have like an auto crafter for this. Probably should. Do I have this working? Does this does not work? Okay, wait, what is it? This? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I have a auto sorter mod that I just kind of can't live without. I thought I remapped it to the tilde key, but I guess not. Cool. Another layer done. Oh my goodness, more of these things. How many more? Oh, whoop, okay. Scaffolding. Good to check. Okay. And boop. Oh, did we make the powered rails already? I'm not sure if I did that or not. This goes this. No, that does not go that way. Try that again. No. Place this way. Sometimes I question the way that these blocks decide to place themselves. It feels not ideal. But that's okay. Up we go, and cool. Great. So now this is going to be where the water streams are. Do we have a water bucket? I do have a water bucket. I can make that first water stream. What is this and what way is it facing? It doesn't... Oh, it's got to be facing towards this? Does that feel right? Yeah, because it would have told me if it was wrong. Yeah, let's do this real quick. I have an easy way to do this. Boop, boop. And boop, boop. Do I have... This wants to face up, so this is going to be boop, boop. Nope. Up, 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 up. There we go. And there we go. Cool. And there we go. This stays there? Yeah? Yeah, that was part of that? Yes. Okay. Okay. See you. Powered rails. Oh, we already made the powered rails. We did good. There wasn't really too much we were missing so far. I'm happy about that. The moss, we'll figure out the moss in a second. I am going to be very surprised if I don't have some moss somewhere. That would be very strange. I'm sure I have some moss to get this whole thing started, hopefully. What is this? This is where the powered rails go. Great. Cool. I'm gonna have this thing done and working so quick I'm not gonna know what to do next. Well, that's not true. I have some ideas. We can make the storage system for it. Okay, we got all this jazz. My inventory. I don't know why I have 4 emeralds on me. Let's go put that stuff away. We don't need that. We did not need that. Hey, buddy. Emeralds, we could hide in there. Leather goes in there. Let's sleep. Here, I keep forgetting that that's not on. Hey! Okay. Turn gamma off and sleep. Great. So now, whoops, I'm hitting so many buttons. Did I do something bad over there? No, we're okay. Sear the moss. Hi. Oh my goodness. If I seriously don't have moss, I mean, there it is. I have 8. I have 8 moss. It wants me to have more moss than 8 moss. I think we're going to be okay without it. It'll create more moss. We'll just put stone where the moss is. Maybe. How are we looking at this layer? This layer is done. Okay, great. Oh, we're getting into shroomlight territory. Okay, so this is stone. This is stone. I don't have the shroomlights. I'm breaking things. Did that end up somewhere in one of these? Probably. Probably down here somewhere. No. Oh, there it is. We're gonna have to do a full checkup later because I'm sure there's just stuff going everywhere. I should have brought more water here. It's fine. Here it. And boop. So yeah, I just want to get the stone in and then that'll free up some inventory space to get the shroom lights going on. The shroom lights are, from what I remember, like supposed to be it's an immovable block. Pretty sure that's why we did that. Maybe. Potentially. Let's do this, and then this glass goes here, 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 here. Break that. Okay, let's go get the shroom lights and some more water just in case. Oh, I know I'm gonna need water. I'm gonna need water for the actual stone generation up top. Why do I have 2 things of redstone? Let's put that away. We don't need all this redstone. Boop, boop. I have nothing in my redstone box. Great. Wow. Chaos, what's up, dude? How goes it? Oh, let's also pick up some more rockies. Zoop. I really want to, like, now that this is clean, it's awesome, but I really want to do more with this area over here. Rocket? Okay, cool. You go? No, you don't have gunpowder. Fair. Fair enough, fair enough. Screams and linguistic studies, tooth pain, headache, and poke. Oh, you've been playing? You've been playing Pokepia? You've been enjoying yourself? How is the Pokepia obsession going? Less than I want, but yeah, less than you want. Fair enough, fair enough. I do feel like my okay, is that still thrown on the ground? I do feel like my social feeds have died down a little bit in terms of the Pokopia. Sure. In terms of the gameplay. So I don't know if if it was just the initial hype has started to die down or what the deal is there. But I definitely haven't seen as much about it lately. It's kind of like how Hytale died down pretty quickly. Which happens with these games. But then you know who your real audience is afterwards. I need, what is that? I'm gonna need a wall there. We'll deal with that in a second. Zip. It is a good game, but revelation that was made is that the game is really lore heavy. That's a tab button. Discouraging people from watching in order to find out for themselves. Oh, so like it doesn't have a great viewer base because people don't want things spoiled kind of concept. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to be able to reach out the way I thought I was. And boop, boop, boop. And come on. Come on. Great. Cool. I haven't really been able to play too many games or even watch stuff for that matter. But now that I'm back, I'm hoping that I can start doing things. Like I still don't know what the last area is because I decided to stop watching anybody. I mean, that's good. I guess. Yeah, because then you don't spoil it. No spoilers. No spoilers. Is it a slow game to get through? Or is it just a matter of you not having the time to do it? But it's not actually a slow game, you just don't have the time. Boop. Boop. So weird. The glass makes me see through the water. You can probably do it in a week. Oh, wow. Okay. So definitely not a crazy game. Crazy long investment game unless you want to really get into the building, I guess then. How's that looking? I think I'm just missing the wall. Oh, hold on. I missed two of these guys. And then I need a wall. Okay, we can do that. But it depends how much time you want to spend making things pretty, which I am a sucker for pretty things. So I saw somebody like already made a calculator in the game. That kind of stuff is just wild. Absolutely wild. That you could do some kind of like redstone-esque devices. I've seen farms. Why? You're the wrong state? I don't know that I care. Waterlogged, false. Is it supposed to be waterlogged? Is it supposed to be waterlogged? I think it's supposed to be waterlogged. Went and saw Project Hail Mary last night. That doesn't feel right. Or maybe it is right. Waterlogged true. Okay, what is... Maybe it's the way it's placed? No, it definitely doesn't look like it's supposed to be waterlogged. Placed up... Hold on, let me turn that off. East, north... Oh, what? Waterlogged faults. I don't know. Oh, because there's not something on top of it. Unfortunately, my attention has been extremely split across 4 different games, leaving me no time to play a whole lot of Pocopia. Those games were Pocopia. Okay. And... Okay, so this is where we're going to need to make some choices. I think every layer should have some moss, but I don't... Does this all need to be moss? This all might need to be moss. Okay. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, since you can play that game on Switch now, which is one of the best Pokemon games of all time. Okay, so that's 2. What are the other 2? I need bone meal. I need some amount of bone meal just to get this started here. There we go. Minecraft Dungeons. Yep, the Minecraft Dungeon sequel. That is you know, that was obviously kind of a huge announcement. I don't know what's going on over there, and I don't want to spoil it, so we're gonna go over here. I sell bone meal. I got bone meal. I found some bone meal. Bone meal is one of those things that I don't like to buy because I feel like it's such an easy farm to make. It's one of the few things I will not buy. And this season, I would buy redstone. Does somebody make redstone? I am sick of making my own redstone. Usually that's my jam, but I decided you sell by the shulkers. My inventory is full. 32. Do I have enough of this? You don't think so? 32. I think that's enough. I need to sleep. This is like my little compact bone meal farm to just stick it inside this building over here so I can you know, have my own source whenever I need it for all of this stuff. So I can actually start building things now that I'm back. Once I get the bone meal farm done, I will be starting to build. That's my thought process right here. Stellaris? I feel like I've heard that game before. Come back to after a few years because the game just completely changes after 1 to 2 years, which I've been playing multiplayer. Maybe want to strangle Paradox for nerfing my playstyle into oblivion by making part of... So you're learning how to play it over again almost. Yuki has the raid farm that gives redstone. Ew. The new redstone mechanics that are starting to pop up are redstone. The raid mechanics that are starting to pop up are great. I'm glad that people have kind of found a workaround from the original nerfs of those older raid farms. That's a stare. Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out. He does have loads of redstone. You would have to talk to him. Okay, that's good to know. I don't, at the same time though, I don't know how much more redstone stuff I want to be doing. I was like debating a tree farm for a little bit, but I kind of am okay right now with maybe just manually chopping down the trees instead of making like a big old tree farm. I haven't decided. We're gonna have to see after this is done and I start like building, like actually doing some building stuff, we'll see how I feel. If it becomes one of those things where I'm constantly like, oh my god, this is taking forever to do tree chopping, then I might switch it out. Go to a previous version that existed a few years ago, and the game plays completely differently. So, oh wait, are you playing on a previous version, or are you playing on the new version? Can I do this? Can I hit this? Nope. There it goes. Cool. I think I have a feeling that I do not have the stairs that I need. So we're gonna go and take this and make some stairs. So you're just dealing with it. You're just dealing with the newer version. Fair enough. I don't know how many stairs I needed. Okay, let's do. Oh god, give me all of these, please. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do that. 4 stairs. My inventory is sad. For the sake of multiplayer, yes, I do miss the old Void Dwellers though, and the old Empire as well. It's interesting to me, games that are like years and years old for multiplayer and how they manage to keep those going. Like Minecraft is so old when you think about it, but they somehow managed to keep the systems working good enough. That's upside down. Oh god. Oh god. That's upside down again. That we can still do this today. That is that is years of dedication. Stupid amounts of years of dedication. I feel like I don't know where my observers are. There they are. I thought I had like a whole stack of these things. I am one of those people who I don't think could really ever hate on Mojang for their update cycle, because the fact that the game gets updates at all is still mind-boggling to me. What do I want? What do I need? I don't need that. Let's grab pistons. I feel like the piston situation is important here. Okay. So, how am I going to place this block? That's going to be fun. Let's do this. To be fair, some games basically become timeless gems. Minecraft, Mario, Smash. Well, Smash Bros. Gets a new game, though, where Terraria and Minecraft just get updated. So I don't know that I count, or is that a specific game? Smash Bros. Melee. That might be me not understanding Smash Bros. Enough, actually. That is a specific game. Okay, so that specific game actually continues to get updates, is what you're saying? Melee is the second in the series. And do they keep that game updated so that it's still possible on current gen stuff to play? The community has been keeping the game alive for... So the community takes care of the updates needed to keep that game going. Interesting. Okay. What is this? This is another stair. Boop. And boop. And boop. Okay. Cool. And then we need to do... thank you for taking care of that chaos. This there. This there. This there. And this there. Okay, cool. I don't think... Oh. Something broke. What broke? What was this supposed to be? What was this originally? This was moss. And this was stone. So that got activated. Great. We need to get things in here so that doesn't happen. I think that's going to keep happening, unfortunately. A game does not need to be supported in order to be good. That's fair. I just think that as technology advances, if a game is not supported, it's going to be a much more difficult endeavor to be able to keep it equipped for multiplayer type stuff, just due to, you know, the way protocols and things change. Don't ask me if it's about to show itself on. Stupid bot. It should know better, right? It should see you, a moderator, chatting and be like, oh, I'll wait till there's no mods here. And then, this is going to mess things up again, isn't it? And then I'll do it. The answer is patches, many, many patches. But this is what I'm saying. How, I want to know how the community, so you said that, you know, Smash Brothers Melee is updated by the community. How is the community making patches for a Nintendo game? That seems gnarly to me. I probably should have just gotten more buckets. That's fine. That's fine. I have an elytra that's not yet broken. We can just keep doing this. Zoop. And zoop. This is the last one for this layer, right? Okay, I think this layer is good. Let's just take a peekaboo, make sure I'm not missing anything. I didn't screw anything up. Nothing gets screwed up there. No? Okay. Oh, goodness. This layer looks intense, huh? I mean, they managed to make Melee a game which did not have online multiplayer playable. Okay. I did not know that. I didn't realize that it didn't launch. I guess if it was that old. Oh, online multiplayer. So it had multiplayer. It just wasn't online multiplayer. I see. I understand now. Okay, so we want to do this. This. None of these will just randomly trigger. Now, this is where it's going to get a little funky. We need to place this, and then we place this, and then we do this. So that keeps an eye on those. And so as long as I don't accidentally break that, it shouldn't trigger anything else. Now, in terms of the order of this stuff, if I place this, we're good. Then I have to place this, and then this, and then that. Cool? That's all good. Got to be so particular about what gets placed where, because I don't want to accidentally trigger anything bad. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, and boop, boop. Yeah, but only local multiplayer. As far as I'm aware, online multiplayer wasn't a thing until they just decided they want that, and a team of dedicated fans sat down and made a working patch that allows for online multiplayer. What's it played on then? Because were they able to like patch like the game on a Nintendo? Is that even possible? I'm gonna need to get the lava soon. I have the lava ready to go, I think, though. I set up a little lava farm back there that I can steal lava from when necessary. This is difficult to see with my eyes. There's so many things. I probably should have lowered the opacity of this. Okay, that's the inner layer. This whole section's good. It's just figuring out, okay, the order of this stuff. So if I do this, that doesn't get affected. Then I could do this. Okay. And then I need to do this. No, please don't be on anything bad. No? Okay, we're cool there. This goes there. These can get placed and don't matter. Yes, yes. And then that goes there. I got to make sure. Oop, somebody's revving their engine. Somebody's excited out there. Blah! Oh my goodness. That's not obnoxious at all. Wow. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that is so annoying. Okay, hold on. I got confused. Was it where the heck was I? Was it this side? I don't know. We got to do so this side's done minus the lava. This side's done minus lava. So we got to do over here. Cool. We got this. Oh boy. So this is going to trigger something. This is going to trigger this. So is it? Hold on. If I do that, that triggers, what the heck does that trigger? Does that trigger anything? That triggers this, which triggers this, which, no, it doesn't, shouldn't. I guess we're going to find out. I guess we're going to find out. Is something going to happen? No? Great. Okay. So I have no clue. I'm guessing emulator with a GameCube controller. That also works for PC, but the Melee competitive scene proves that there are some people that are just magic and tech wizards. I mean, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if they're doing it on computer and not on the console, then I guess that's a lot easier to manage. Boop, 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 and boop. So that side's good. This side's good. That side's good. So it's just this side. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And then we have some glass to put in the spots and lava to put in the spots, and then try it out. Hopefully it works. Not too much lag. Maybe. Maybe. You know, that doesn't affect anything. We've already tested it. And then we just got to do this chain of observers. Great. Ooh, boy. That was not an observer, right? Okay, cool. And then there. Okay. So just the lava then. Cool. I'm going to put this away down here. I need 4 things of lava. We'll put the slime away. Gonna keep the dispenser and dropper there. 1, 2, 3. What else? I guess we don't need this bone meal. We might put some seed bone. Well, we're gonna have to put some seed bone meal in there. But let's get the lava. It says I'm gonna need 8, so I don't have the inventory space for that. I should have brought the shulker box over. It's very dark in here. One, 2, 3, 4. This is annoying. This is not actually going when I'm not over here. Well, I guess it's not going when I'm over here. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Boop. 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 And boop. Yes? Like there's a whole other... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we need 4 more. That was the first 4. We have 1, 2, 3. So hopefully one more happens. Maybe. Let's get some more rockitas. Cool. We're gonna have to get some AFK going on. Get those creepers going. Okay, this is. I'm in lava. I'm burning. Hold on, please hold. Hold on. It's fine. So we got like 2 more layers to go. Like this layer and then a safety layer. Okay, cool, great. Oh, we're gonna need more stairs, huh? Awesome. We should do something about that. I don't know how many more stairs I need though. Ah! Well, I'm here now. This is where I live. Let's see. How many stairs do we need? 1. Oh, there's a lot of stairs. Oh, well, I guess I could just do that minus 4. I need 12 stairs. 12 stairs. Great. Okay. If I take this and just go over here, and I just did this, can I just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Oh, that's so much easier. Okay, great. Great. Boop. We will have to get the water for all of these at some point. That point is not quite yet. I gotta be careful not to get rid of the lava with any of these blocks. This is all moss. This is moss. The inside is, I'm guessing, just air blocks, but I don't know why it's like that. I'm not sure what the deal is there. It's fine. Boop, boop. Anyway, back to the original topic. Some games just become timeless. Lack of major competition, insane replay value, being sandbox in a way, and many dedicated content creators does that to a game. The content creation aspect of a game definitely helps, for sure. It kind of keeps it, people, even if people don't play the game necessarily, it kind of keeps it in the back of their mind, and they may come back to it, because I feel like people are way more likely to continue watching a streamer or a YouTuber, even if they're not necessarily playing the game. I remember using this type of farm. I was having serious issues with timing and was ending up with cobblestone. Oh, really? The only times I've run into issues with this farm is when I accidentally log off. If I get disconnected. Otherwise, I haven't ever had any issues with this farm. It's nice and reliable. That's not the right block. There is a farm that is like way more massive than this. That does like, I don't know, 45,000 bone meal. This one is, so the reason I like to do this farm is mathematically it produces the amount of bone meal needed to run ENXO4's generic tree farm. So this produces like 12 or 11,000 bone meal or something like that. And his tree farm needs exactly that much. So that's why this is kind of like a common go-to if I want to make that one. And I don't go to the next level up farm, because usually on CraftWorks, I'm not like trying to run like a crazy azalea tree farm that needs, 24,000 bone meal an hour or something. Usually I can get away with smaller things like this on here and be perfectly fine. But when I'm making 70,000 pistons, that's gonna be a little different story. But this one, I'm trying to think. The timing mechanism is built into the schematic, so I don't feel like I've ever really messed with it. So but I haven't got the cobblestone issue. So I think, maybe if oh no, I did the thing. This is, wait, hold on. I can be smart. Take that. This way I don't lose this. Because this is flowing lava, right? Okay, yeah. And then we put this back. Great. And then we do this. And we do this. And we do that. Okay, look at that. And we didn't break anything. Just, it's getting dark. It could be user on my part. I was not able to figure out the issue though. Thus the massive bone meal farm I have. The bone meal farm that you have, what do you know its production rate currently? What kind of one do you have? Is it like over 20,000? Or is it that kind of 10,000 range like this guy? The big ones that I like, if I build the big ones, it's usually one that has the built-in system for detecting if a chunk gets unloaded or loaded, so that way it doesn't create cobblestone. This one doesn't have enough layers for it to really like bug me if it accidentally does. I can clean this one up pretty quickly if I run into an issue. Boop, boop, boo. And I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe it's a top layer. Somewhere it needs to be signs. I haven't used the signs yet. Currently 20k-ish. Okay. So yours could probably handle the double core azalea tree farms then, which produce like stupid amounts of wood. Okay, so now I need water. How much water are we gonna need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 water. Let's make some inventory space. I think I put all those buckets over here. You needed it for mangrove and property. Did you make your own mangrove tree farm? Did you design your own mango tree farm? Mango tree farm. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Jimmy. Drop that beautiful bean sauce. That lava sauce. Give me it. Give me that hot sauce. Come on. Nope. Okay. It's fine. We need water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough. Uh-oh. Where's my mouse? Bye-bye. Chaos. Hold on, my mouse is not functioning on my stream computer. There's always got to be some sort of error when I get back. I had to follow a tutorial, but it is magnificent, I think. I get almost a barrel full in 5. A barrel full of propagules or a barrel full of mangrove wood? Because a barrel full of mangrove wood in 5 minutes? The heck? That's an intense tree farm. I have not seen a mangrove tree farm. Well, okay, though to be fair, I've never tried to look up a tutorial for one because I built my own. I like designed my own mangrove wood farm. So I haven't looked at the tutorials. So like I don't know is that like common nowadays that you can do a farm like that for mangrove? Is that the going rate? A barrel every 5 minutes? The going rate. I would guess so. Or is that like a really like intense tree farm? I think this layer is good to go. Ugh. Okay, now this is where things get funky. And this is where I feel like, is there not another layer? No, there is another layer. Okay, here we go. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Just got to be careful. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that's all of that. And then we need the stone on top of this stuff. Excuse you? I'd love to not keep the window open, but at 72 today, hello. I'm keeping the window open. Keeping the window open. I don't want to turn the air conditioner on. It's too early in the season because this is like the only day that it's going to be like this. The next 2 weeks are all below this. The few I've seen don't produce nearly this much. It's a very good and surprisingly compact. Do you remember who made the tutorial? I have the desire to look at this now. You have piqued my interest. Because I feel like if you're saying you haven't seen one that produces this much, this one's got to be something cool. And I want to see how. You need to check? Okay, yeah, let me know. I'm like super interested. Interested now. Okay, so we need the lava. We need one more. We'll start. We'll do a little work while we're waiting. Wait, where's? Okay, so that's gonna be there. See, we need this and this and this. I really could use that lava. I would like to just finish this. Can you make lava? I just need one bucket. Gonna eat some sweets, and then I'm gonna look into playing something myself and hope that I don't run into decision paralysis. Good luck. Are you going a chocolate type of sweet? Are you going like a fruity kind of sweet? And if you do not have time to answer, do not bother. But I am curious because I enjoy sweets, and I'm always curious at the options. I'm gonna be hungry myself. I started making my own sweets. I did a test last weekend with dehydrated mango. It was okay. I could do better. This weekend, chocolate, because I am a chocolate sweet tooth. I love chocolate. I'm a big Reese's peanut butter chocolate kind of guy, so I can get behind that. But I've been trying to get into the fruit stuff recently, a little bit, just a little bit, not super duper. Oh no. Do you know the name of the YouTuber? Because it won't let you post a link. Links are hard. Oops, wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, I could look it up if you have the name. FrunoCraft. Oh, I know FrunoCraft. Okay. Let me write it down there. FrunoCraft Mangrove Farm. I follow FrunoCraft. FrunoCraft Mangrove Farm. FrunoCraft Mangrove Farm. Great. 11,000 logs an hour. Whoa. That is gnarly. That is quite the farm. I see why it sucks down so much bone meal. That makes sense. At that kind of intensity, that makes a lot of sense. What do I need? I'm missing just the repeaters and the lava right there. Okay, let's get the repeaters in, and then we'll go sit and wait for paint to dry. I could go to the nether and just grab it, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, if you're pumping out about 20k bone meal, yeah, sure. Makes sense. Hopefully nobody falls into this farm. This is why it's going to have a roof over it. Because the lava is just kind of exposed here. Not great. So I always try and put this in a building. I can't remember. I feel like I did something funky last time I built this and just put glass over this. I don't know if that... I think that could work. Maybe. Anyway. Because it's close to Easter, a brand named Milka currently has seasonal chocolate eggs that are the size of actual eggs. Like, yeah. With a milk cream filling with a special shape that wants you to open the eggs like an actual breakfast egg and spoon out the milk cream filling. They're my go-to for as long as they are available. You're making me drool. That's drool territory. I'm going to need to do something about the lighting in here. I really should bring up my lighting back. I don't want to because I'm only in here temporarily. One day I want to make a version of the farm that has all the needed farms connected with comparators, sorters, etc. You shall send me a picture. I love those kind of like big factory farms. That's kind of like what I had going last season. Last season, I had a giant factory that made every single redstone component. That was kind of my thing. And each auto crafter for the redstone components had like basically there was a storage system that all of the farms went to, and then each crafter would send a signal to the storage system that was storing the items from. Oh my goodness, hello. Sorry. Would Oh my god, I got distracted. It would send a signal to the storage system where the farms were depositing the goods whenever the module of the item that needed to be crafted needed like a new thing for the crafting. So it wasn't just a big, farm thing. You need to learn more redstone though. I mean, the designs that I went through to figure out all of these logic things. Like, I know other people that have done stuff like that, but I wanted to figure it out myself. These modules are gnarly. Let me see here. Load schematic. It's not even in here anymore, huh? Because it would have been last season. Do I have it still? I doubt it. I doubt I do. Anyway, they were I am not good at like compressing my redstone. So one module was probably as big as this whole farm to just produce like a comparator. Pictures sent, they come with 2 to 3 wooden. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I've had one of these before. Hold on. I gotta look at this picture. Okay, no, it didn't have the cream in it like that. That's pretty interesting, though. They actually come in like a milk carton? It's not a milk carton, an egg carton? I saw the word milk on it, and I went milk. That's very interesting. So do you like crack the top a little bit with the spoon, and then you just... Dang, okay. Okay, do we think this is going to work? Well, not unless I put bone meal in it to start. I forget. You know what? Here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to set it to all. Then we're going to go here, here, and here. And we're going to do a schematic verifier. And we're going to start verification. Signs. Ooh, that would have been bad. Where did the signs go? Those are important. That was what was missing on the inside. So these don't get pushed. I don't know why signs aren't rendering. Wow. Interesting. Why don't the signs render? Yep. There is a larger indent for you to pierce the spoon into, and then the shape pops clean off. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so how many spoons? How many? Wow, my brain shot. I need 8 oak signs. Great. Great. We can do this. I have 4. I need 4 oak signs. These don't like have anything on them, do they? No. Okay, cool. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I love it. Somehow I have 16. Because 1 makes 3. I am good at math. No. Okay. It's fine. Signs, they're great. So what is it? Boop, boop. And where else? Who else? Schematic configure. Schematic verifier. Show me the signs. Is here? Yeah? Yeah. Here, and here, and here, and here. Yes? Cool. Configure, schematic verifier, start verification. I love it. Okay, cool. I think should be good. Minus the bone meal, which needs to be Okay, if I break this and I put the bone meal here, and then I do... Oh no! I have made a grave error. Oh no. Please don't tell me it's all gone already. Oh no. Where did it go? Where did it go, George? Where did it go? These are now like full, aren't they? No, wait, what? Where did it go? Oh, yep. So it went into that one. Okay. Well, I'm going to need... Okay, we're going to steal one from up here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is going to be that. And this. So let's just make sure. Oh, that's where it went. Never mind. Never mind. I just put it in there. Everything is fine. Then this becomes that. There. Boop. Okay. This goes back to moss. Boop. Boop. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. Let's run it. Let's run it. Cool. 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 Great. No gobbledygook. No. No. Good. Good, good, good. Where is it this? It's that. There's 50. I guess we should wait until it primes up a bit, eh? It's going to take a hot minute. As long as it doesn't, like, go to 0, we should be good. Still at 49. Are we, like, getting that many that quick? Oh, we are. Look at that. It's getting up there. We're not reaching critical mass yet. Because we would be growing somewhere. See, it's just staying constant. It's growing down here. It is growing down here. It is not getting up here enough. But we are going. We're making it happen. Look at that. First try. Not too bad. It says it's 77 degrees in here. I might need to, like, put my computer somewhere else. I have 2 computers in here. This room gets so freaking hot. I gotta figure out if that could be possible. Because I doubt this one. So there's the one you see on camera back there. That one is the one I'm playing the game from. I don't think the streaming one is pumping out too much heat. The streaming one's pumping out a lot of heat too. Dang. We may need like a box fan to like push the heat out. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. How we doing here? Nice, nice. This is great. This is going to take a while before this actually fills up and gives me anything right here. Like, just the whole process of going through and filling this system is going to be slow. I have a lot of buckets here. I should... Here's what we're going to do. Oh! Did I screw up? I totally screwed up. I had meant to try and stick this whole thing in one chunk. I put the whole thing over by one too far. Now, I don't think... It's fine. It's fine. We'll just... That's why I was so specific. I remember this now. I was really... I'm stuck in a hole. I was really trying to make it so that I could just, like, have this here. I'm just going to have to... Yeah, I'm just going to have to put, like, a chunk loader in both these spots. You're back with your Easter eggs now. Very exciting. 3, 4, 5. I should... I guess I should turn this off for a minute and get the chunk loaders going. Because I do not want to run into an issue where this thing's running and I accidentally get DC'd or something. Boop-a-doo. Where's the... That would be here. Soul sand. Great. We'll get 2 things of water for this, and then we'll just need some kelp. Zip, zip, boop, boop. I have ender pearls all over the place. One with Oreo milk cream and one with cocoa milk cream. I would want one with like peanut butter. I'm a sucker for like peanut butter and chocolate. That's my jam. That is my jam. Okay, so if we go boop boop, that should be enough. We do this here. We do that there. And then we do this here. Boop, 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 boop. Hopefully. Great. And then we'll just pillar up a little bit. 1, 2. That's how far we're going to pillar up. Great. Thing is, I'm Austrian. Does that... Oh, nope. I was not high enough. Mistakes have been made. Does that change something? Do you prefer... If I break this, what would happen? That would break that. Okay, we don't want to do that. Peanut butter is really not that popular in Austria. Really? Okay, fair. I would never have guessed. This is not straight down enough, is it? Oh, did I do it? Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. We're gonna just boop, 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 boop. Cool. And this should bypass that. That's 1. And then if we do... So I don't think you see any peanut butter chocolate and stuff in Austria. Well, I did not know that. This one I want to try and just bury down far enough. So if I do this and I do like... Well, I'm going to have to... We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Okay. And then we will do that and this. Oh, wait, hold on. I need it to be like... Shoot. Shoot. I'm having issues. I need it to be there. Okay, if I do this, I'm going to end up down there, aren't I? Okay, hold on. Stand by. Hold on. I can do it from up top. Let's be smart. I get the impression that peanut butter is not that popular in most countries outside of North America continent. Really? I would not have known that. I would not have thought that either. Is it like is it, I'm trying to think, is it kind of because of where we are? It's like more prevalent / easier access to it? Like you can't grow it in other places, so that's why. Like I don't know where peanuts are grown. You have to go to a store that's at least has Europe-wide products for that. I really wonder why that is. Okay, so if I turn this on, do we want to try breaking it now? Or is that the... These are all sitting down here. We need to get this up to here. Nope. We certainly have peanuts here. So you have peanuts, just not really into the peanut butter thing there. Huh. Interesting. I feel bad for you. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to go over here. We know it's running, and we know the chunks do not load over here, I think. The fact that there's lava in here now makes me question everything. Okay, then we're going to go back, and we're going to see if there's cobblestone. And if it broke. No cobblestone? Which means as long as I don't get disconnected from the server, I could go anywhere on the server, and this thing should be running without issue. I have not seen this specific I'm hitting the wrong thing. Piston fire for some reason. Up there it goes. Okay, it was just a rendering thing. If I look up, most offers are either indie shops or online shops like Amazon. None of the big Austrian brands. Well, learn something new every day. Not a big thing over there. Should I put glass? Okay, if I put glass here, is this going to screw stuff up just so I don't... Okay. So that is not allowed to go there. I could put obsidian there, right? Yes. Okay. Just so I don't accidentally fall into the lava. I don't have a ton of this, but... 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That makes it... actually, there is one big chain shop that I found sells it. The one that is known for having horrible quality with the... Hey now. You leave our bad American quality food out of it. Look, I know our chocolate is garbage compared with European chocolate. I am so well aware of our lack of, good chocolate. It's fine. I get it. I put the shovel in there, and for a second I was worried it was going to turn into a path block. Okay, cool. So that's going, and we can kind of just leave that going. We can do that. This is good. This is atrocious. I know what you're talking about. I'm making a joke. This is absolutely atrocious. Let's fix this. Please. This was a dumb thing that I did. And we're just gonna clean it up right now. Fun fact, Mr. Beast tried to come to Australia. He failed. With his chocolate. With his American chocolate. Doesn't surprise me. We don't do chocolate well. We do not do chocolate well. Oh my God. Apologies for the outside sounds. It's very not pleasant out there. People being people. Okay, so if I wanted to run this thing right now, would it work? What am I missing? So these things would fall, and I need an armor stand. If I recall my peanut butter lore correctly, it was intended to be a staple protein supplement during the late 1800s for people who didn't have teeth. It's also Mesoamerican food that was used by the Inca. Interesting. Hershey's is not my choice. Love the place and their passion. I prefer something around 80%. I'm not huge into just plain chocolate. I usually want chocolate and something like a Snickers or a chocolate turtle or a Reese's peanut butter cup. Chocolate and peanut butter are both Central American foods. That makes sense. I could get that. That makes 100% sense. So for me, I don't really just do just chocolate. It's just not really a thing that I partake in. I need an armor stand. Let's see. This is still going, right? Everything's awesome. I love the fact that I can just run around and don't have to worry about you. Yeah, okay, cool. I do have to, I guess for now, until this thing is filled up and actually producing bone meal, we got to just do that every once in a while. Have I heard of Milka? These guys make a bunch of different chocolate types. I have not. I have not heard of Milka. Not on my radar. Okay, do I have an armor stand? That is the next question. We're going to put some redstone stuff away, actually. And let's take this. I want to repair some things at this moment in time. And this and this. Okay, cool. Redstone box. Good. My storage is going to slowly go from here to in there. I guess I could just make another armor stand if I need to. It must have gotten blown up or something. Like, I definitely had an armor stand for that. Let's put that back just in case. Oh, I still have this stupid thing up. What am I doing with my life? Materials list. Okay. I guess I had to reset it. It just didn't go away on its own. Weird. No. 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 And I checked all these. I'm not seeing it. I just make one. That's fine. We can make one. Not a difficult thing. I've heard of milk, but only because my mom visited Poland once and brought some for me to try. What? Why no sleep? What did you just send me? Are these all the different things? These are all the different things, huh? Oh my goodness. You know, maybe I have heard of this. I don't know. So there's this YouTube channel I watch called the Try Channel, and it's like Irish people try stuff. So there's a chance that I only know about it because maybe they tried it once, and that's why it sounds familiar to me. That's the only thing I could think of. I need a smooth stone slabbage. Well, that was easy. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's put that away and that away. And then this goes here. And then we need... What else do I need to run this thing? I think that's it, right? So we need infesting and that's it. Yeah? And then I just hit the guys down there. I think. Let's see if I have one. Nothing happened. Okay. So I need infesting potions. That's cool. And then this will work. Potion of infesting. Let's see if I remember how to make that. Let's see if I can remember my brewing stand is. Aha. Brew haha. Oh, wait. Hold on here. Water breathing. Okay, so those are potions. Well, Swiss chocolate market, as most big chocolate brands in Austria, are of Swiss origin. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, there's my brewing stand. Okay. Brew haha. We need some more glass there to make some more bottles. I feel like there's something in this process I'm forgetting. Hello. Who has, what do you have? You have unbreaking. Who has glass? You have glass. Great. Lindt is another big chocolate and confectionery brand. I've had Lindt before. I know that brand. Vicky likes that brand. And there's what's the Australian one? There's like an Australian brand that's very popular too. I'm going to screw this up. So it's this, and then it's netherwort, right? Yes, and then it is stone, and then it is gunpowder. Maybe. The best chocolate bar I have ever eaten comes from a little tiny store in the Isle de Murcia, off the coast of Cancun, Mexico. It was so creamy and not extremely sweet, but it tasted so good. Are you a dark chocolate or a milk chocolate kind of fan? I personally, when I'm gonna have chocolate, I definitely lean more towards the milk chocolate kind of things. The only kind of stuff that I like that might be a little bitter is coffee, but that's it. I don't want anything else bitter. Usually milk chocolate, but this one was dark. Interesting. Not sure. Ghirardelli is usually my go-to. I've had Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli's okay. Ghirardelli is okay. Okay, so now we have awkward potion, and now we will have infesting, and then we will have this, and then we throw it at him, and we just whack him with a sword. Right? That's how this is done. I think. Do I want to? I feel like I have another. Yeah, fortune. No, that's pretty good. I don't really need much, but just to do this. The 3 biggest chocolate brands in here in Austria are Milka, Lindt, and Zader. Former being a Swiss brand, latter being an Austrian brand. What is the Australian chocolate? Hold on, let me look this up because we just found it at Wegmans by us, and the friend that I was working with on this last movie, he is actually Australian. So I got him a package of this stuff. Australian chocolate. Not that. Nope. Tim Tams. But I also chose to have dark, almost baking chocolate. All 3 sell milk dark and white chocolate. I don't really like white chocolate. Lindt I know well. They have great chocolate. I like Lindt, but okay. So have you heard of Tim Tams before? Tim Tams are actually really good, but they are Australian, so not super easy to get it. I enjoy me a Tim Tam. You like Tim Tams, okay? So Blazer likes Tim Tams. Unchecked door. You not heard of Tim Tams? Cass, have you ever heard of a Tim Tam? You're probably too far away from anything that would have a Tim Tam, I'm guessing. Tim Tams come in different like styles too. Like they have just your plain, but they also have a caramel one. They're very good. Okay, so this, if we do this should be good. I'm so gonna screw this up. I think it's just a 2-step process when I'm trying to make slime. So in this situation, it should be fine. Maybe? I don't know. This is about to go sideways quickly, or I'm about to just get my stuff re-cleaned. Okay, so far so good. See any issues? I'm going to be getting a bunch of these things, though. Silverfish heads. Lovely. Okay, I think we did it right. I don't think we screwed up this time. Amazing. I found it at a Walmart, but it was a huge Walmart. Walmart had Tim Tams? Interesting. Oh, I have seen Tim's at Walmart? That surprises me. Okay, well, next time you're there, try it. I like the caramel. Some people like the original. I was told, as is Australian deep tradition, that you bite it at both ends and then you suck coffee through it because it's like kind of hollow in the middle, and that's like a very good experience. I've never tried that though. I've never tried the actually sucking coffee through a Tim Tam. It seems more trouble than it's worth. So, you know, not wow. Oh my god, I just looked at the temperature. It's like almost 80 degrees in here now. Oh my god, I'm getting ready for summer. I need like a better way to deal with cooling these computers. I kind of want to build one of those like things that goes on top of the computer and then just sucks the heat straight out the window. I want to maybe I could turn the heat into something useful. I don't know. Cook an egg on my computer. This is going well. I'm not seeing any issues. I'm glad this is functioning again. This was a disaster. The last time I messed with this farm, that's why it was a big hole. I was trying to make slime. I blew everything up. And then the silverfish got out everywhere. Thing is, the understanding of peak quality in Austria is local products, so local brands have extremely home field advantage. and brands either adapt it by using local products and customs, McDonald's, KFC, or they get mercilessly pushed out of the market, Mr. Beast, Walmart. I mean, buying local is always something that in my head is to be encouraged. Keep the money locally, help the local economy. I forgot how much XP this stupid farm gives you. I only wanted to repair my stuff. I don't want to be sitting here for a year while I like get loads and loads of XP. This thing is wild. Is this thing still working? What's going on over here? Where's Austria pushes that mentality to the extreme though. There it goes. It's just a little bit slow. Have you ever seen this farm, Blazer? Did I show this off? This is my my fun little iron farm. You have the spinning Enderman farm, Endermite farm. You have not. So, the snowman sees the Endermite. The Endermite sees the snowman. Neither can get to each other, and this guy, in defense, tries to throw a snowball at the Endermite. In the process, he misses frequently, and he will oftentimes upset the villagers. The villagers getting attacked by Mr. Snow Golem will then gossip with each other, and they will give us iron golems. Okay, I think we got everything we came here for. That's going to be enough of that. Let us sleep. It's a fun way to do an iron farm without having to like bring in hostile mobs. I like it because all the hostile mobs here are spawnable. So you spawn the Endermite where you want it. You spawn the iron golem, the snow golem where you want it, and you just got to get the villagers up here. But it is very, very easy to not, get damaged yourself because you're not dealing with like having to, get a hostile mob into position. And it works just as fast as like a regular farm. It's like every 30 seconds or whatever it is. How do you spawn an Endermite? Oh, you don't know how to spawn an Endermite, do you? Let me tell you. You throw enough Ender Pearls down, the Ender Pearl will actually spawn an Endermite if you throw enough down. It's a random chance. It's not like happens every time. I think it's like 1 in 10 or something. Actually, that might be high. But it's something around that to get an Endermite. This is getting full. Let's see. How many do I have on me? I have 8. I think I have some back here. Let's see if I can spawn one just for funsies, shall we? I feel like I would have put that in end stone stuff. No. I might not have enough to do it for you. No? How do you keep from teleporting? Well, you just throw it at your feet. Well, here, just check this. There we go. Okay, that should be enough. Seer. Hold on. Let's do stone. Boop. Yeah, okay, cool. So, if I want to give myself an Endermite, boop, boop, and boop. Actually, yeah, that'll do. Boop. Okay, and then I want a trap door real quick. Boop. And actually a fence? Trapdoor will probably be fine. For the purposes of this experiment, trapdoor will do. Okay, so we do that, and then we do that, and then we do that, and then we kind of do this. Boop. Boop. Hopefully we got one. Boop. No. Boop. No, nothing yet. Oh, there's one. Hey, buddy. Endermite. Ah! Bring my water bottle around. See? And now I got an endermite. Now you have to name tag it so it doesn't despawn. But it's pretty easy. That's usually how I get the endermite there. And then obviously the snow golem's a piece of cake. And then, you know, Bob's your uncle. He starts throwing snowballs at the guy. I'm a little too far away, so he's not doing anything right now. And yeah, there you go. There's an endermite. Nice and simple. Now, if I go, awesome. Thanks for sharing that. It's great, isn't it? This is also like how you make Enderman XP farms. So you get an endermite into position, usually in a minecart on top of like a chain or something, and you make your platform, you know, yay big. In the middle, 3x3 usually, maybe 2x3. I think it's 3x3, and then in the center of the 3x3 is the chain, a carpet, an endermite in a minecart, and it has to be high enough but low enough so that the enderman will see the endermite, and then you put the trapdoors around the 3x3. They'll run to the endermite and fall, and that's how you make a enderman XP farm. I wanted to try a different iron farm than I am used to making. I wanted to try your farm. Well, that's all there is to it. Get your endermite. The thing that you do need to do, he's gonna come attack me now. Excuse me, brother. Come here. With this farm, it's important that you have the snow golem on a rail going back and forth like this. It gives like a little bit of a pause for the villagers to sleep, which they all do need to like have a chance to lay in bed. It's kind of like if you've ever seen the iron farm where the zombie is raised and lowered so that they're not always terrified. This causes that to happen. But otherwise, it's pretty standard configuration. You could probably even slim it down more. I like them wandering around. You could probably compress it so that they are just on the bed. But whatever. This works for me. This works for me. I'm very happy. All of my tools are now repaired. I am going to put this stuff back. Oh, I should tear it. Oh. Hello. Thank you for your snow. Boop, boop. I should put this away. We'll get rid of this. This does not need to be hanging out here anymore. Cool. Stone goes bye-bye. Stone goes in there. Moss goes over here. Iron. We should probably turn some of these into blocks. That's what I should do next, is maybe either auto crafter or some sort of item sorter for the iron farm. I have this coal. Where did this coal from? That's one thing I don't have right now, actually, is a reliable fuel source. I don't have like a bamboo farm. I could hook that up to a bamboo farm for fuel. But it's fine. I guess that's not one of those things I desperately need. Because I don't even have like a super smelter. And I probably am not going to make a super smelter. I don't need a super smelter. I have glass somewhere, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. And boop. Is that iron farm your creation? That is. That is my creation. It is a NardONE design. I did... Which episode is it? Hold on. Let's go to... let me see here. If we do this, we do this, we do this. Don't start playing anything, please. And we do this, we do this, we do this. I love this setup. Now that I have 2 monitors on my streams, I'm so much happier. Used to have one monitor be the stream monitor and one monitor was the game monitor, but I now have 3 monitors. So my stream monitor, my game monitor, and then a separate monitor over here. And it's amazing. How many years ago is this? Yeah, okay, cool. So.
You know what?
Yep, it's on my YouTube channel. There we go. Zoop. Right here. Burp, 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 burp. Strange New Iron Farm. Episode 10 from Block Breaking. Kind of walks through how it's made and everything. It was good. It was very good. Boop, boop. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. That's back. Great. Okay. Awesome. I am very excited because we are very close to the Gamers Outreach for Hermitcraft, and I love watching Gamers Outreach every year. And we're getting so close to it, and they just started releasing who is going to be doing MCC stuff for it, like what the teams were going to be. And Mumbo officially is on a Hermitcraft MCC team for the Gamers Outreach. I didn't think he was going to do it, but he did it, and I am so excited to watch Mumbo in, I know it's not a canon event, but in some sort of MCC. I'm very looking forward to that. First and foremost, I got into this watching content creators, so I got the people I still fanboy over. Mumbo in the C team. He's with it's him, Rendog, Vintage Beef, and Skizzleman. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's the 3 of them who usually do the goofy stuff. Who've been doing the goofy stuff on Hermitcraft this season. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh my God, that's actually hysterical. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together till you just said that. That makes so much sense. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I took that whole weekend off. I am not doing anything that weekend. I am sitting at home in front of my TV and watching the Gamers Outreach weekend. Because last year I was working during it and I was so upset that I missed it. And the year before that, I was working and I missed it. Like, it's the first year that I could actually just chill out and watch it during the weekend. Okay, so we don't quite have the surplus yet that we need. But let's think about this here. Well, how much time do I got? What time is it? Wow, it's already 3 o'clock. Oh my goodness. So nothing's coming here yet, right? No, it's still going down into this. We're getting close. So this one's full. This one is now full. And this is full. So what we need to do, we can actually turn this on for a second. So this is what's going to be the, oh God, I'm inside of it. This is I'm in the water. The silo that's going to store all of the bone meal. So what I think I need to do is just outline this. Let's see, single layer set here. So the green is the circle. What do I want to do to outline this? I think I have like a little wool farm going on still over here. You still doing things? Yeah. How much wool you got here? Not much, but this is enough to outline this. Okay. This just gives me an idea about like how big of an area we have to work with. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Cool. And I don't need that side. I really don't need that side either. It's just, this is all interior. So you're not going to really see that. It's going to be here. Ah! Boop. Okay. This is the outline for what will be the lighthouse part of this structure. I'm just realizing, like, do I not have Bobby mod on? Like, you should be able to see over there. Oh, you know what? I bet you can't, because since it's technically a new IP address, I think all of my chunks, like, it looks at it as a new server, which is why I think all of the schematics are disappeared. Okay, let's get back over here. Now I should see over there. Okay, so what I wanted to do, this silo that this stuff, you can't even, you can kind of see it. Yeah, okay, so this silo is supposed to be the other side of the, I don't know what you want to call this, the Gulf over here, the lighthouse to this side of the Gulf. So although it's going to contain the bone meal, which probably will be in bone blocks, I think. Yeah, it's going to be in bone blocks. It's going to be the sister, or the sister thing to the lighthouse over there. I should think about how I'm going to bone blockify this. So we need, here, we can turn this off now. We need, I didn't turn that off now. I turned on that one and made it even worse. Some hoppers and an auto crafter. This is like the first thing I think we're auto crafting on this. Oh God. Also, how full is this at this point? It's okay. Watermelon? Yeah, okay, cool. Green with his best friend and the ranchers. That's a fun team too. I haven't seen all the teams yet. Who, so what is it? It's the ranchers. So it's Jimmy, Tango, Green, and his best friend. His best friend was Mumbo in my mind. So who are you considering his best friend? Autocrafter. Big B. Oh, Big B's coming to the to do the Minecraft thing? That's awesome. That's great. What is this called? The crafter. I'm like typing an auto crafter. Oh my God. Crafter. Here we go. Iron dropper. Okay, we have all this stuff we need. Green explained in Double Life that Big B is his IRL best friend. It doesn't surprise me. I don't know if you've seen any of his old, like, he did some IRL videos, and it was like him with Big B, going to like Mojang headquarters and stuff. They were really cool. Crafter. What am I missing? I'm missing the crafting bench, of course. Now I do. Now I build. I build the thing. Okay, so if we do, let's say it's going to be, I want to make sure there's enough space. Let's do it there. So 1, 2. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, that's fine. No, I don't like that. I think what I would like to have happen is I want it to go into a water stream that then sends it up and it filters down. I think that's fine. So yeah, we could do it here, and then we'll send a water stream in a direction that we'll figure out at a later date. Okay, this being here is going to be slightly difficult because we don't want it to necessarily go here yet. But we'll figure that out. Okay, so this will go here, and that will pop out into a thing. Like, Green was devastated from having Scar as his soulmate instead of Big B. I don't know that I would go as far as saying he was devastated. That might be a little extreme. But that's just my opinion. Also, I can already predict that Etho and B-dubs are going to be on a team. Oh, well, I hope so. They better be. I gotta watch. Scar did a stream yesterday. I gotta watch. His words, not mine. He actually, Green actually said he was devastated. Did he say it in one of the episodes, in one of the Double Life episodes? That's wild. I don't think I have what I need here to do this. I'm pretty sure a sticky piston would be more valuable. And I have a slight feeling that I might be... No, I have one slime ball. Okay, great. Yep. Also, Cubfan, Doc, Corrales, and XB, a team of all time. They have so different vibes. I saw that. I did see that team announcement. That one is going to be interesting. Do I need a comparator? I need a comparator. I'm missing a comparator. What is this? One second. I gotta look at this email real quick. I assume... Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But also Cubfan being the only one with MCC experience. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. It'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see. But you know, it's all for fun, so it'll be. I think people are gonna have a blast. I'll be curious to see if Doc gets like super competitive or something. Oh, you know what? I can use this to my advantage. So if we do this on blue text. I don't need whatever that is. No. Okay. So that goes there. And then if I do... Is this going to power anything? I'm slightly worried about like some weird quasi connectivity here. If I do this and this powers this, and then this does this, right? So nothing extra happens here, right? This moving here doesn't cause that connectivity here. Okay. Stop texting me. What is this? Okay. It's all for fun, and I actually really don't mind who wins. However, not sure what the other teams look like, but yellow looks strong. Gaslight case. Well, I mean, I'm getting white dye because I don't have anything I'm comparing it to. Right. I need to make sure it only extend. Okay, so I need another redstone block, right? So it should only try and craft if it's a full signal. This might not work the way I'm thinking it will. So if I do this, because I'm trying to do it without another comparator and another crafter. If I put this here, nope. If I put that there, and I take all of these out. Okay, it didn't. Oh, it's fired. Why is it fired? Okay, so if I do that, and I do that, And if something goes into it, it doesn't extend it. Okay. It shouldn't extend it until it's full, right? No. Okay. Okay. Nope. Are you interested to hear which hermits have not been announced as team? No, I'm just going to wait and see. How do I... Okay, so that not subtraction mode. Can I not do it like this? Is this is quasi-powering it? Or is that just because it's... okay, I might need a thing. I'm going to do a thing. It's fine. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3. Do I have quartz? I do. Do I have stone? I'm sure I do. And 1, 2, 3. And comparator. And crafter. Great. I always feel so rusty whenever I come back from a break and try to remember all of this stuff. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. May I share anyway since I'm going? Sure, absolutely. Okay, so if I do this, I do that, and I do this, and now we're working. Correct? This should just start pooping out blocks, yeah? Shouldn't really affect anything going on. Yeah, yeah. This is still very much so full, yeah. Great. 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 Almost there. Almost there. So now, this is going to start making a bunch of bone blocks. So we need... let's just put a chest there for temps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how quickly this is going to get filled, but now we have... Oh, I want a double chest. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Great. See what I did there? Oh my god, it's 80 degrees in here. We have hit 80 degrees in my office. God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to think of something. I'm going to have to see if I can reverse engineer this. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. It's going to be a couple days to try and figure this out. That might be a weekend project. B-Dubs, False, Scar, Jev, Joe Hills, Joel, Wells, Zuma, and Zedaf. So, and Etho. Right? Because you're thinking B-Dubs and Etho. I could see Lizzie jumping in. I could see Lizzie jumping in. Okay, so what happened here? How come... Did we get 2 at a time or something? What's the deal? Why is it stuck? How did it get stuck? How would it possibly get stuck? This is the weird... Yeah, Etho too. I missed doing that thing. All good. Pop. This is the weird redstone stuff that I would love to understand better. Why is it stuck? Why did it get stuck like that? Why didn't it retract? That I don't understand. I want to be smart enough to know that kind of a thing. And I don't, and it's so aggravating. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, that should hopefully fix it, maybe. Based on that, I'm guessing we get maybe a non-hermit team, or we get 2 hermits a team, which makes me wonder, is there a chance for the simmers to be included? So I'm sure Scott's gonna play. I really feel like they would bring Scott in. Who else? Maybe I'm thinking like some of the Empires people who have played. So maybe Shovel. Scott is. Oh, I missed that. Okay. So like maybe Shovel would be in. I don't see them inviting Sausage, but you never know. But Lizzie, who else is in Empires that would be like part of that group? Fwip? I could see Fwip joining. H-Bomb. Is H-Bomb already? Just because Sausage tends to be like a little on the borderline with the PG stuff sometimes. He might be a little too much, but then again, I don't know. Oh, is in the Littlewood already mentioned to be on a team? I'm sure he's going to be there. Martin, absolutely. Martin, Shovel, Flip, Pix. Oh, absolutely. Well, the Pix do an MCC? I don't know if the Pix would actually do it. He seems like the kind of guy like, nah. You know what would be cool? If they saved a D&D and did a live D&D thing at TwitchCon, at the Gamers Outreach, that would be sick. Martin, Jim, Scott are all in. I mean, so is Mumbo. Yeah, but Mumbo, I feel like makes more sense because he is a hermit. It's stuck again. Why? What is occurring? I need answers to my stupidity. And it's stuck. I want to know why it gets stuck. Is something else quasi-ing? What make you stick? Where you get power? This? Does this get power? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this whole thing one more way. Because I feel my intelligence not being intelligent enough. And I just want to know if it's like that's causing the issue. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. I want this back. There. Okay. So this go bye-bye. This go bye-bye. We pull it all one more away. Oh god. Oh god. I'm placing blocks everywhere. We do here. Okay. So that's going to be the new spot. I don't know, but I'm very hopeful that it, nothing can cause that to go awry. We do this, we do this. I'm going to try it the compact way first, where I did this, and then I did this, and then I did this and that. I'm going to try that first. Oh, and then I think, so do I have to put this in subtract mode? If I do, no. Nope. No. Okay. So can't do it that way. Worth a shot. Okay. So we are going to then do this and do this here and then do this. Okay, cool. So this should only fire if this gets full. Now the question is, will it retract? I mean, also the vampires folks have a decent chance of joining a field. Oh, Orion, Ollie Sound. Orion Sound, Ollie, total possibilities. Okay, that worked. It didn't get stuck. We sleep. Owen Juice, maybe. Lagunda, you think? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know a lot of the vampires people. I think I only watched, or I tried to watch one of them. So I don't know I know Lagundo is the only one. I feel like Owen Juice and H-Bomb are less likely to join due to their skill levels being higher than the Hermits. I would say Owen Juice is on the same level as like Joel though. I mean, H-Bomb could go either way. What about like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess it depends. If they're, you could be right. They might not want to like overly weigh it. They would be like having JoJo solos on there or something, you know, having H-Bomb in there. I understand that. It might be more fun keeping it, less, sweaty. But Joel is a hermit and will likely team with Lizzie if she plays. Right. So, but Lizzie's pretty good too. So I don't know. Well, she's not. I mean, she's okay. Pretty good is, I guess, relative. She's probably better than Mumbo. I think we got this working. I think I was getting quasied by something. I think I was getting quasied by this. And this being here was keeping it stuck. Out of curiosity, if I did, so it was like here, right? If I did, I want to see. Yeah, okay, look at that. Clearly getting stuck by that. Okay, good to know. We're okay now. Everything's working. Everything is awesome. We just have to pull it away by one. Momo being in the C team tells me that he just wants to be bad and have fun being bad. And that's good. That's like a very healthy way to go into it, honestly. Which is why Impulse Skills combo didn't happen, I'm going to guess. Honestly, I feel like that is 100% accurate. That makes complete sense to me, what you're saying. Okay, so we have that, and now it's producing bone blocks. We have this, which, fine. Maybe we turn it off. Don't think I need all that. It's 3:30. I might call it a little early. Just first day being back, still getting used to stuff. Luckily, this thing has not broken, and we can turn it off. We are almost to capacity here, which is cool. Still, Joel Lizzie seems like if Lizzie plays. I hope she does. I think she'd be fun. I want Joel, Lizzie, Etho, and B-Dubs on a team. Joel has to be with Etho, actually. He's obsessed with him. That would be pretty good. That would actually be pretty good. I would like to see that. That would be a really good team. The four of them, Joel, Lizzie, Etho, B-Dubs. That would be a fun team. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to call it here. So I can figure out how to not sweat to death. I'm going to take the next half an hour and try and potentially move this computer around. I feel good. I feel accomplished. We got this figured out, and we've got this auto crafting of bone blocks, which is very useful. Very excited about that. Which means, I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be back on NardCraft, but the next stream after that, I'm either going to do some creative stuff for how I'm going to build this building. I want to build this building first. I want to build this building, and then I want to build that building. I want to all of the farm buildings. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Starting with what they could probably see over there, I want to figure out a creative like design for. So I definitely think I'm going to start trying to design this building out in creative probably Monday. But I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back on NordCraft. Thank you all for hanging out today. It has been a pleasure. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.